That dominate the headlines. But we begin with the most important story that we have been tracking here on CNN News 18 since last Sunday, where there was a report of Uttarkashi tunnel having collapsed with 41 laborers who were working inside the tunnel trapped inside it. So 41 workers still remain trapped even after these many 9 days in Uttarkashi. An army source has now told CNN News 18 that a team of army personnel have visited the site for recce earlier today. In fact, a team of army engineers also have been kept on standby. Now, drilling to prepare an escape passage for the 41 workers that are trapped inside that Silkhyara tunnel collapse site for a week remains suspended. What has happened right now is the larger diameter pipes have been inserted through the debris to provide food and other essential supplies to the trapped workers. Now, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari also reviewed the rescue operations at the site and assured cooperation of all the authorities and the stakeholders. The 5-plan strategy has also been devised for the ongoing rescue ops.
इस आपदा का मुकाबला हम सब लोग सब प्रकार के प्रयासों से कर रहे हैं। जो अंदर में जो लोग बैठे हुए हैं, जो अटके हुए हैं, उनके प्रति भारत सरकार को, उत्तराखंड की सरकार को और देश की जनता को उनकी सबकी बहुत चिंता है और हमारी सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है कि किसी भी प्रकार से उनकी जान बचाए, उनको बाहर निकाले। भारत सरकार की अलग अलग एजेंसीज है जिनको जिम्मेदारी दी गई है। टीमों से भी विशेष रूप से यहाँ ध्यान दिया जा रहा है।
आप लोगों को सही समय पर सही सूचना मिलेगी और इसमें जितने विशेषज्ञ हैं, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी लगातार इसकी चिंता कर रहे हैं। माननीय मंत्री जी आपके सामने अभी आए हैं यहाँ पर और लगातार 2 घंटे से पूरी मॉनिटरिंग हुई है और सारे विशेषज्ञ काम कर रहे हैं। ये हम सब लोगों के लिए चिंता है कि ये आपदा है और आपदा देखिए किसी एक कारण उसका नहीं होता है और उसमें सभी लोगों को, आप लोगों को भी सब लोगों को सहयोग करना है। आप लोग लगातार कर भी रहे हैं। मैं आप लोगों की प्रशंसा भी करना चाहता हूं कि अधिकांश लोगों ने अभी तक किसी प्रकार का वो नहीं किया है। अब यही है स्थिति कि जैसा आपने बताया कि अभी हमारा एक तो अंदर जो लोग हैं उनका भी मनोबल बना रहे, उनके परिजन उनसे बात कर रहे हैं और जो बाहर हैं उनकी भी हमें चिंता करनी है, वो सब चीज़ें कर रहे हैं।
The rescue operations have finally resumed. In fact, I'll just try and move out of the frame and try and show you the visuals on the ground that the American auger machine, which was present over here for the last 2 days, that has finally been taken in, and that assembly process is ongoing at this point in time. Also, 39 meters of food lifeline pipe has been drilled through the debris, and only approximately 20 meters of length is left, before which we can expect that that finally solid food can be given to all the people who are present over here. Also, the border road organization that has been roped in has actually made the road all over to the top of this tunnel, from where the vertical drilling will start in just 24 hours. And from today, we expect that the vertical drilling process will also start, as heavy machineries have started to reach here from Dehradun and other parts of the country as well. Not only this, but from the right and the left hand side, the horizontal drilling process has also started. But remember, it is a very, very long haul to drill through any of these routes, because vertically it actually needs to be drilled through at least 90 meters, whereas horizontally from the left hand side the length is actually 170 meters, and from the right hand side the length is more than 200 meters. So the easiest way through which the rescuers can reach the people who are stranded inside is the visuals that you are seeing on your screens right now. This is the easiest way through which they can get in, which is actually drilling through the debris that has gathered over here.
Let me take this across to my colleague Anshul, who has been tracking all the developments vis-a-vis these rescue operations that continue to go on. Anshul, the status as of now, the fate of all the 41 laborers still uncertain, because all of the efforts, various ways that the authorities are trying to drill into the tunnel is not really working out. What happens to the vertical drilling now?
So yes, the vertical drilling plan is still very much in action, but although the drilling process has not started, but the work on that has started, because remember, heavy machinery needs to be brought up at least 80 meters right above the approximately 90 meters from the location where the workers are stuck, and the entire terrain of these Himalayas that we have already been talking about about the last at least 9 days is actually proving to be very, very challenging. At this point in time, the road organizations of the Indian Army is building a temporary route towards the exact location from where the vertical drilling will start. Now remember, in this vertical drilling process, it is going to take a lot of time because 90 meters of mountain needs to be dug through, and that too through two pipes. The first pipe is a 6-inch pipe that is called the lifeline pipe, whereas the second pipe will be the pipe that will help in the excavation of people who are stuck right below the tunnel. So it is going to be a very, very uphill task. Now the rescuers at this point in time believe that the easiest way that they can get through to the workers is through the American auger machine, which is going to start working by today evening, is what we are being told at this point. The entire structuring inside the tunnel has been done, and now the machine has been installed, and over the next few hours we are expecting that process would start. And if everything goes according to plan now, then we can expect that within the next 24 to 36 hours through the American auger tunneling, we can see the first visuals of people coming out. But if that plan does not work, then we are seeing that all these other plans are also being worked upon at this point in time. But yes, all the other plans are going to take a lot of time when you compare it to the plan that has been made to drill through the auger machine.
The other important question to ask here, Anshul, is that which was the company that was responsible for this drilling project that was undertaken? This was as part of the Char Dham project of Government of India. But what about answerability that should be sought of Navyuga Engineering Company Limited that was responsible for this work that is currently going on, and because of which the workers have been trapped? Have there been any representatives of the company who have been on ground, who are helping with this rescue op?
So they are not a part of this rescue operation, but yes, the people are on the ground because they were responsible for making this tunnel. Along with them, the NHIDCL was another company that was responsible for going ahead and carrying out this work. Along with that, a colonel level officer from the Indian Army was also on deputation, special deputation over here, who was a tunneling expert to make sure that this entire project goes according to the plan, and not only according to the plan, but also all the safety measures are taken. But who was responsible? What was the reason for this debris to fall down from inside the tunnel? That is something that we will know post investigation, and that investigation could actually only happen once the workers are out of that tunnel. Although the state government has has gone ahead and made experts go ahead and to look at the situation on the ground, but yes, we haven't heard anything happening from the central government or from the roads and transport ministry at this point in time. But yes, Nitin Gadkari, who came over here last evening, has said that they will definitely make a committee to look into the reasons as to what led to this and who are the people who is responsible for putting the lives of at least 41 workers who are stuck inside the tunnel for the last 9 days now.
And going back to the question of the vertical drilling, Anshul, what really is stopping the authorities from going further into it, considering the debris have been a major issue, because of which this entire plan B of drilling vertically through the mountain was deduced? Now, what is coming in the way of that, and how many meters really needs to be drilled inside, and what all needs to be taken into account while that drilling process is undertaken?
So yes, this vertical drilling process that is happening is going to take a long time, because you see 90 meters of mountain needs to be dug through first for people to actually reach in at the very exact spot where the people are stuck. 90 meters is a very, very long distance, because remember, tunneling process that is happening from right in front of the tunnel, that is already gone in 22 meters, and approximately 40 meters of debris is left before the people could actually reach the location at where these workers are stuck. On the other hand, if you see, this vertical drilling is the second shortest route. It is 90 meters long, but yes, digging a hole through the terrain of the Himalayas is a very, very challenging task. But work on that has started, and probably by tomorrow evening we can expect that the drilling process might also start over here in the vertical drilling process. On the other hand, if you see the other plans that are in action at this point in time, the horizontal drilling that is happening from the left and the right side of the tunnel. Now, the left side of the tunnel is actually 170 meters long from where the drilling process would start, whereas from the right-hand side, where the horizontal drilling will start, is approximately 200 meters away. So both these locations are going to take even much more time to reach where the workers are. But yes, work on them has also started. Whereas the fifth plan is from the other end of the tunnel, the Barakot end, or the Barakot end of the tunnel, where they at least need to dig through the debris for 400 meters, which could take months for them to do so. So the easiest way is first the auger machine drilling. The second easiest way and the quickest way is going to be the vertical drilling.
And Anshul, very quickly, what is the update on the health of the workers who are trapped inside?
So yes, the workers at this point in time, what the authorities are telling us constantly, because we haven't got the chance to first-hand go and speak to the people who are stuck inside, even through the pipes that have been set through. So yes, what we are being told and we are being informed is through the way of authorities, and the authorities at this point in time has to say that all of them are safe. A few people had complaint of nausea, and medicines have been given to them. In fact, regular medicines such as paracetamol and other medicines have already been supplied inside the tunnel through the air. They say that all of them are safe. Their morale is high, but this is what has been said by the authorities and by the few family members who have got a chance to speak to them who are inside the tunnel.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Anshul. In fact, our colleagues are constantly there on the ground, giving you minute-by-minute update of this rescue operation that is currently on for 9 days now. Remember, this incident of tunnel collapse took place last Sunday on the day of Diwali in the wee hours. And then when the rescue operations were on Friday at 2:45, there was another snag that this entire rescue operation had hit, and because of which that entire operation had to be halted for a bit. And right now, the authorities are looking at various other different sort of plan of actions to get the 41 workers out. My colleague Priyanka has got you this ground report from the area. Let's take a look.
वो ये पूरी जगह वही है, यहाँ पर ये वाटर बॉडी है। आप देखिए यहाँ पर पत्थरों पर एरो लगाए गए हैं। ये पत्थर पे एक एरो नजर आ रहा है, ये आपको एक और एरो यहाँ पर नजर आ रहा है। यहाँ से जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे तो इस जगह को फाइनलाइज करने के लिए इस तरीके के निशान हर जगह से, हर पत्थर में आपको बने हुए नजर आएंगे। देखिए उधर भी एरो नजर आ रहा है, इस तरफ भी एरो नजर आ रहा है। इस पे कुछ लिखा भी हुआ है, जो बहुत ज्यादा साफ पढ़ने में नहीं आ रहा, पर इस पे कुछ लिखा भी गया है। और यहाँ पर आप देखें कि ये लाल झंडा और इसके ठीक साइड में एक सरिया भी लगाया गया है। 2 लाल झंडों से इस पूरी जगह को मार्क किया है। ये जो जगह देखें, आप वहां देखेंगे आपको पानी भी नजर आएगा। तो ये एक वाटर बॉडी है जिसका इस्तेमाल यहाँ पर किया जाएगा। जो वर्टिकल ड्रेनिंग का मतलब है कि एक तरह तो जो टनल है उसके मुहाने से रेस्क्यू का ऑपरेशन चल रहा है, लेकिन अब 5 मोर्चों पर काम हो रहा है। ऐसे में एक मोर्चा ये भी है जिसमें वर्टिकल तौर पर ड्रिलिंग की जाएगी, यानी कि जहां मैं खड़ी हूं ये टनल के ऊपर का हिस्सा है, इसके ठीक नीचे जाकर रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन होना है। ऐसे में ये जगह फाइनलाइज की गई है। और मैं आपको तस्वीरें दिखाऊं तो इसके आसपास की भी अगर आपको जगह दिखाएं तो आप देखेंगे इधर से थोड़ा ऊपर जब हम आते हैं तो इस रास्ते में इस तरीके के छोटे छोटे लाल झंडे भी आप देखेंगे। ये देखें, छोटे छोटे लाल झंडे भी आपको नजर आ रहे हैं। ये सर्वे टीम के लगाए गए छोटे लाल झंडे हैं, जो कि रास्ता बताने के लिए या सड़क को कहां तक आना है उसके लिए दिखाए जा रहे हैं, इसलिए लगाए गए हैं। ये पूरी जगह में आप पीछे पेड़ों के पीछे आपको एक और छोटा झंडा दिखेगा। ये छोटे झंडे ये बता रहे हैं कि बिहारों की सड़क कहां तक पहुंचेगी। तो ये वर्टिकल ड्रिलिंग पॉइंट जिसकी मैं बात कर रही हूं, ये इस वजह से अहम है कि जो फिलहाल रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है उसमें 60 मीटर की खुदाई की जरूरत है। और ये जो दूसरा रास्ता, जो सबसे छोटा रास्ता है, वो यही रास्ता है वर्टिकल ड्रिलिंग का, जिसमें 88 मीटर नीचे की तरफ जाना होगा और टनल पर फिर आपकी वहां पर पहुंच हो पाएगी।
Let's now tell you as to why is this vertical drilling process being considered as a solution that will work out. Now, the first thing that has been done is that a road to the top of the hill has been laid, and that has been done in a single day, remember. Now, Border Roads Organization also aided in that construction, and because of which in one day, in 24 hours, that entire road was constructed. 700 meters track was built for the transportation of the machines. That is the route which the machines would be taken up to that very area where the drilling process is going to be beginning, the vertical drilling process. Now, post that, a vertical shaft is to be dug down into the tunnel. That is what the idea is, and that's why this entire paraphernalia is being taken up the hill so that the vertical drilling process really begins. And remember, all of this is considered to be the fastest way of rescue, so that all of these 41 workers are being brought out after 9 days. Let's see what happens to that. Even as the authorities are still deliberating, there has been a 5-pronged action plan that has also been put into place. Let's see what happens about that. Right now, the safety and security of all the 41 people who are trapped inside that tunnel is foremost. Let's take a look at the reactions that are coming in.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Arnold Dix. Yes, and I'm the President of the International Tunnelling and Underground Space Association, and all of our members all around the world are supporting here. I'm supporting here. We're going to get those men out. What I've seen, seriously, what I've seen, there are great works being done. This is going to happen, and look, we're on it, and that's what we're here, and there's a whole team of us here, and we're going to find the solution, and we're going to get them out. Even since yesterday, a lot of work has been done, and it's really important that not only are the men rescued, but also the men that are rescuing are safe.
And you are going to top height of tunnel, sir?
Yeah, going there now to have a look. Yeah,
so
we have. Oh gosh, I can't even estimate. We've got people. The whole world is assisting.
You are discussing with the government of India?
Yes, the whole world is helping, and the team here are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The real experts on this geology here are here.
हम सब मिलकर इसमें प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि जल्दी से जल्दी इस रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन को सफल बनाया जाए, और विभिन्न विकल्पों पे कार्य चल रहे हैं, और सभी में पूर्ण गति के साथ, और जो भी संसाधन उसमें आवश्यक हैं उनका मोबिलाइजेशन भी बहुत तेज गति से हो रहा है। सभी विकल्पों पे अलग अलग संस्थाएं हैं जिनको इसकी जिम्मेदारी दी गई है एग्जीक्यूट करने की, और उन संस्थाओं ने आकलन किया है कि किन रिसोर्सेज का, इक्विपमेंट्स का आवश्यकता होगी, और उसी हिसाब से रिसोर्स मोबिलाइजेशन किया जा रहा है।
वेरी फर्स्ट डे से ही रेस्क्यू के लिए यहाँ पहुँचे थे उत्तरकाशी से। हमारी इस समय 2 टीमें हैं। हमारे पास कटिंग इक्विपमेंट्स हैं, इन केस ऑक्सी कटिंग करने की ज़रूरत पड़ती है वो हमारे पास अवेलेबल है, इन केस कोई मेटेलिक ऑब्जेक्ट आता है वो हमारे पास था। बट फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी ये है कि जितना जल्दी विक्टिम हमें नज़र आए अक्रॉस द डेब्री, तो फिर हमारा काम वहाँ से शुरू होगा। इसके लिए हमने तैयारी की थी कि हम हॉरिजेंटल, जिस तरीके से ऑगर मशीन लगाई गई थी, तो ऑगर मशीन लगाने के जो पाइप्स आपने देखे होंगे वो हॉरिजेंटली लगाए गए हैं।